There comes a moment in every woman's life when she realizes that beauty has changed its language. It no longer speaks through flawless skin or smooth lines, but through the quiet confidence that time has given her. Have you ever noticed how some women in their 60s seem to glow, not with youth, but with something richer, deeper, more magnetic? You can't quite explain it, yet you feel it instantly.
It's not their makeup or the light in the room. It's the light in their spirit.
These women carry a presence that turns heads softly, not loudly. They smile differently. They move differently. They seem content, yet powerful. What's their secret? It's not just in the vitamins they take for their bodies. It's in the ones they feed to their minds and hearts. Because true beauty after 60 is not about resisting time, but about transforming with it. And the first of these hidden vitamins, perhaps the most powerful of all, is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is not resignation, it is recognition. It's the quiet, graceful surrender to the truth of who you are, without the need to fix, compare, or apologize. Women who radiate youthfulness after 60 have stopped fighting themselves. They no longer stand in front of the mirror searching for flaws. Instead, they look and see a life lived, not wasted. Every line, every freckle, every soft curve tells a story of laughter, pain, resilience, and love. The woman who truly accepts herself doesn't carry the weight of regret on her shoulders. She carries wisdom in her posture, compassion in her eyes, and authenticity in her smile. When you accept yourself, your energy shifts. People can sense it even before you speak. The tension that once existed between how you should look and how you do look dissolves. What remains is an effortless grace, in the kind that doesn't beg for attention, yet commands it naturally. Acceptance softens the inner critic that has lived inside many women for decades, whispering, "You're not enough." With self-acceptance, that voice finally quiets. In its place grows another, gentle, kind, and empowering, saying, "You have become more than enough." Psychologically, acceptance rewires the brain. When you stop rejecting yourself, your body stops producing the stress hormones that age you from the inside. The mind relaxes, the body follows, and your natural vitality returns. You start sleeping better, smiling easier, breathing deeper. The glow others see isn't magic, it's peace, peace with yourself. A woman at peace is magnetic because she no longer seeks validation. She simply is. Her confidence is calm, not loud. Her beauty is lived in, not performed. Self-acceptance also transforms the way others perceive you. When you are comfortable in your own skin, people respond differently. They mirror the respect and ease you have within. The way you walk into a room, the way you speak, even the way you listen, it all changes. You become the kind of woman people remember, not for how young you look, but for how alive you feel. So, the first secret vitamin for timeless beauty isn't found on a pharmacy shelf. It's cultivated in your mind every morning when you choose to honor yourself instead of criticize yourself. The woman who accepts herself doesn't age, she evolves. And that evolution, that quiet confidence, becomes her greatest form of youth. And when a woman learns to live in that peace, when she stops judging and starts embracing, something beautiful happens. Her mind opens again. She becomes curious. Curiosity, though rarely spoken of as a beauty secret, is one of the most potent sources of vitality. It is the second invisible vitamin that keeps women radiant, alive, and truly youthful after 60. Because the truth is, the moment we stop being curious, we begin to age, not in body, but in spirit. Curiosity is the spark that keeps the mind awake and the heart alive. It's the reason some women, no matter their age, still have that unmistakable twinkle in their eyes. The kind that tells you life still fascinates them. They wonder, they ask, they explore. Whether it's learning a new skill, visiting a new place, or simply having a deep conversation that stirs the soul, curiosity nourishes their inner world. The brain, like a muscle, needs to be challenged to stay vibrant, and curiosity is its exercise. When you stay mentally engaged and emotionally invested in discovering life, your brain releases dopamine, a natural chemical of joy, motivation, and alertness. It's no coincidence that women who stay curious often appear brighter, more alive, and more magnetic. Think of the women who radiate energy and joy in their later years. They are not stuck in routine. They are open to wonder. They read, they question, they listen. They take interest in what others might overlook, in the details, in the stories, in the little things that make life rich. This openness becomes their secret elixir. Because curiosity does something profound, it keeps the ego small and the spirit vast. It reminds you that no matter how much you've lived, there is still more to experience, to feel, to understand. That sense of expansion, of continuing to grow, is what keeps you youthful. Psychologically, curiosity activates creativity and adaptability, two forces that keep the mind resilient. Women who nurture curiosity tend to handle change better, face challenges with calmness, and recover from loss more gracefully. Instead of saying, "Life is over for me," they ask, "What else can I learn from this?" That shift in perspective alone turns the bitterness of aging into the sweetness of discovery. Curiosity transforms aging from something to fear into something to explore. And here's the truth many forget. People are drawn to those who remain engaged with life. A curious woman doesn't just attract attention, she attracts admiration. Her enthusiasm for living becomes contagious. When she talks, her voice carries excitement. When she listens, her eyes light up with genuine interest. This kind of energy is magnetic because it comes from within. You cannot fake curiosity. It is the expression of an awakened mind. Curiosity also brings freedom. When you are curious, you stop living according to what others expect from your age or your appearance. You stop being defined by the past and start engaging with the present. You become less afraid of trying new things, of making mistakes, of looking silly. You rediscover the courage of your younger self, the one who used to wonder about everything. Except now, that curiosity is tempered by wisdom, making it even more powerful. There's a psychological paradox here. The older you become, the more the world expects you to know. But the happiest women are those who continue to ask. They never stop learning, never stop being surprised. And that wonder, that hunger to keep discovering, reflects in their faces, their energy and their spirit. Their beauty doesn't fade. It deepens, so take this second vitamin daily. Not through pills, but through questions. Be curious about your thoughts, your emotions, the people around you. Read a new book, listen to a new song, explore an unfamiliar idea. Feed your mind with fascination and your body will follow with vitality. Because curiosity doesn't just make you look younger, it makes you feel younger. And a woman who feels young radiates a light that no mirror can contain. And when curiosity becomes a way of life, it naturally leads to the third and perhaps most powerful vitamin of all, emotional connection. Because no matter how radiant your spirit or how sharp your mind, the human heart withers in isolation. Connection is the invisible nutrient that nourishes the soul, keeps your energy magnetic, and makes your beauty glow from the inside out. At 60, 70, or beyond, this truth remains timeless. We are not meant to exist alone. We are meant to feel with others. Emotional connection is not about having a crowd around you. It is about depth, not numbers. It's the shared laughter over morning coffee, the gentle touch of a hand that understands, the look that says, "I see you," without needing a single word. These small, genuine connections create warmth in the psyche. They regulate our emotions, reduce stress, and release oxytocin, the hormone of bonding and emotional safety. Science confirms it, but psychology explains why. Connection reminds us that we belong, that we matter. And when you feel seen, you come alive. A woman who cultivates emotional connection remains youthful because she keeps her heart open. She does not allow disappointment or loss to harden her spirit. She knows that vulnerability, though it can hurt, is not weakness but strength. It is what allows life to flow through her instead of around her. This openness gives her eyes a softness that no beauty cream can replicate. It gives her presence an authenticity that makes people feel safe in her company. Others are drawn to her warmth because she mirrors what everyone secretly craves: to be understood. Psychologically, emotional connection heals what time tries to erode: meaning. As we age, many women lose roles that once defined them: mother, worker, caregiver. But through emotional connection, they find new purpose: to share wisdom, to mentor, to love without condition, to listen deeply. These acts of empathy and compassion renew the psyche. They tell the unconscious, I am still needed. I am still part of something. And this sense of belonging becomes a natural anti-aging force. When you connect emotionally, your body literally responds. Your heartbeat synchronizes with those you care for, your nervous system calms, your face relaxes, and your energy brightens. It's why people who are loved and who love deeply tend to appear more vibrant. Their nervous system is at peace, their emotions balanced. Emotional connection creates a harmony that no cosmetic can imitate. But to cultivate this vitamin, you must be willing to reach beyond comfort. Start small. Call a friend, make eye contact, listen without judgment, share your feelings honestly.
Allow yourself to be seen, not just the polished version, but the real one.
When you speak from the heart, people respond from theirs. This creates a flow of genuine human energy, a current that keeps your inner life pulsing with vitality. You see, attraction is not only physical, it's emotional resonance. A woman who radiates emotional warmth becomes irresistibly attractive, not because of her appearance, but because of how she makes others feel. Youthful energy is, at its core, relational energy, the ability to connect, inspire, and nurture. People remember not what you look like, but how you made them feel alive. So take this third vitamin daily. Connect deeply, love bravely, listen fully. Surround yourself with those who lift your spirit and give back the same light you offer. Laugh often, forgive quickly, and never stop reaching out. Because emotional connection is the true elixir of ageless beauty. It keeps your heart tender, your spirit bright, and your presence unforgettable. When your heart glows with warmth, no number, no wrinkle, no passing year can dim your radiance.
And that truly
is the timeless secret to staying youthful and attractive, to live connected, curious, and utterly alive. If you believe aging gracefully is more than just skincare or supplements, this video is for you. It reveals the 3 secret vitamins every woman over 60 needs, not for her body, but for her soul. Through psychology and timeless wisdom, you'll discover how self-acceptance, curiosity, and emotional connection keep your energy magnetic, your beauty radiant,
and your spirit forever young. If this message resonated with you,
don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with women who inspire you. Subscribe to Hidden Words for more psychological insights on self-worth, beauty, and timeless attraction. Hit the like button, leave your thoughts below, and remember, true youth lives in your heart, not your years. Stay radiant, stay curious, and stay beautifully you.